Well, we course da mina mas here trust what I'm say Badwam on Adom TV multi TV so braso say Adom Mpensenspensemu ejumede no ye de ebrel mame enka o say Kel Charcoal toothpaste one other ma ana san komo we edebel wada no e sha asesa wa wo techima ne tifi mantem wonom na wo kuma asenso no esesa ga ba afi na atoye ankasa e wo enkran afi de bibia di adanse se bronya bosume no ana yewuramu Pampina, yehwe ni mse wunyame die betwa na 2022 so yehu. Nti yeda sese ogusu we Badwam on Adom TV, multi TV. So Kel Charcoal toothpaste another ma clap for them. This Christmas they have a nice package for you. It is also just our shopping list, Make sure so Kel Charcoal toothpaste back out. It's another quality product from Samara Company Limited. Ye won kwada de ho and ye won panyimfo so de ho. De nyina ne se e ma osin fita enka bia pemfro osin achina no enya hode o kwansoro kusokra odu nipa mu so atimi akokodru etimi de kasa kama ama bibia etimi ko enti Kel Charcoal toothpaste ye ka cho is a happy smile one other Monday to Friday ya de Mpensenspensemu jumedi no e de bro na me mfa sa akwanya we so wona betai me ne abusuafo nyina achibra mesewa eka baby nano da emkire fiada we memenda we ne kwasiada ayeko na asia sorry okwaben mo ambeta achi achim kwaben the late sewa agi maya mnakawa anti magi inimse sabe de oda erade kukuma bibia kama abusuafo nyina so eda ho ase adofo nyina so eda ho ase sembeta achi ma bibia timi ko kama kojo sei ene empanyfo aka me papa dame na Mr. Dako munyina enso da masese mofra mo so kan ho a ECS wa kama kwa benfo nyina achim kwa benfo nyina da masese a enya de a esen ne na akosa aye echina ya kasa ide kanena oye mashe bedwani na osaye deputy minister ana needie bibia edia dance se national executive abato no bibia basoa bibia dance se ono so bekwa kojina as one of the executives for the New Patriotic Party say obesity affairs for the 2024 abato eda won anim no mesemo oma enyina yanyintum na yemfa Emma Daniel ni Kwatei Titus Glover na the track was a potential national organizer for the New Patriotic Party. A potential national organizer for the New Patriotic Party. Oh wow. Because when we are counting down to elections, a lot of surprises will spring up. Into one of the surprises is a potential national organizer for the New Patriotic Party, MPP Amanyuko. Honorable Titus Nukwate Akwaba. Daniel Ni Kwate Titus Glover. Yes. Hey, why is it? You Ofuriata Eveze. Me na chud the okay culture every year do you have programs here na fedu ajima ofuriata na okoye from so that's all. Okay, so na fedu ajima ofuriata udi aba abi na mechi na machi na me anim we watch ye papa yes eti Akwaba
me jo so governor.
It's clear for now we was settled on becoming the national organizer for the MPP. Say no matter that kwema. Well, everyone home wa for now. Na probably later be this uncommon. But this morning there, you are here for God and country and then party.
Absolutely.
Until be this uncommon later party community pejani mu here. Then we can push it further.
That's it.
You know.
Na me yam mo pa.
Oh yeah.
Ejuma dia minimum na the papa mu ane ne yie muntia. Mandi kan na me chia wahwefo ene wankasa. Na me bo abaso any team ni nyina Dominic ni or the crew say adwuma na moye no you've been so fantastic. You've couched a niche for yourself. Anytime you sit behind the console, another microphone, and you are communicating with the Ghana for Kasa, everybody is ready to listen to you because you speak a lot of wisdom. You are very nationalistic, and because Nipa Muse, you know, I say you encourage him.
Yes.
Na sabi bibi boni bi ekoso a mo sede se mbotwe ya dwende akoso bibi paso ekoso so a wo se mo boy abaso na ye nyina ye kan ye ho abom na ye da chichiro man no na ye de akoyinim.
Okay, so on this note, you better go try a ho aba. Ye ba Daniel ni Kwatay Titus Glover ye shen komona se anono ye kwaba.
Na ya no mo wen.
Well, that's how I'm appealing to drivers for especially GPR2 drivers. My understanding, if it is correct, is that the coordinating council and more we appreciate more frustrations and more concerns. But Madaroma, this month is Christmas. So a passenger for Mutu JJ more Madaroma, a lot of challenges as on my and more so as a driver for. In Nimusemu how Bibria. Mujidi se abaye tie mo so wasopama ebebo ayenso agidi se mo so munim se enioma so ntise kane no aban so onioma ba ko bi bi so ewe ne kakra enti esese nyina yigina baabi fa ko a enti ase betimi aye adwuma ye be stress yidi sa nkomo ni nya no GPRTU 42 mo hwe na mo santensi kwa so na mo ndi dwuma ese fata because ye ka say ashama ablekuma ana eye ye kan say Madina hono nhihye no amrahiam no ka ho nsem no ayi bibia ho na ye fa kokobo we nsuntum israel why later enkofa bobo ya nkofemfa mu nipa du nipa nsia nipa ngotwe enya de papa. Sometimes I don't really understand the situation. Sebi apart from bibia no abemama kotia say why late wodwuma mpanyimu atie radio wo say enya boapayo na wo dey late, and the option you want to it's a load who go abobo ye mu na ma motete so bebre na so kofa how dey abre ye bomb price by the close of the end kofa how ko ti abobo ya so nipa be 8 10 na muri twa motorway already. No, there's a restriction on the movement of abobo ya on our motorway. They do baby so yen so no minim in a desperation or frustration or whatever. Maybe why ya emwa ye kra ya nkasa ni pedua no ansa na akobo man nkasa. The also appeal to drivers and to a Juma owners, and then it jiri say Ghana for do na be late to a Juma. Aha dream be brave. In fact, a destabilizing process now in your be in terms of timing. It's a hard journey. But it doesn't mean that we have to risk our life to that extent. It's uncalled for. To tiabobo yaso of any pedu na uishu from na who do you blame? Why now could blame no? So it is. And yen shas ye and ending komo a man your semon frafra. I don't need a new. Komo be a ye di biana, obi shas ya also jagum. Enya in coma a boamo mind to me jinan and also. By am coma a mo binya a certain edge be. Then they be an Ghana echo shoko. It's from a catch for 1992. Can we continue to make Ghana malnourished like that? Because your concern and I ain't for and number na Ghana no accommodate. That's the challenge. It's an appeal. Former Deputy Minister Transport, may I show some quickly on this matter?
Of course. Mean drama some cases say. I bet 2 years mean to me a yimano. But as some now what boss one, a buboyano. Surprisingly, run a jump with around 6:30, 6:35, and I'm in your call. Every me more fun back home. So, Sarah, me more than a member at my general hospital. Accident and emergency ward. 3 days ago, na me delegate back on the bar. o se omo timuto so na omo ba no e na abobo ya bi eguresi kwan no they want their right of way omo ba and surprisingly abobo ya no e bo careful no sa no na omo de ko pim abobo ya no e na chese rider no ani de oti nechi no e me wo fa se no ehuri ko soro no banyan Newcastle coma for the past 3 days. 3 days. Because me share no general accident emergency lifeless or that. And there was here arrangement near for colleague. Na you didn't call. Na we share motor accident or da accident emergency or general hospital hona. Come na. Me who me to me share. Obidi nani say he's almost gone. You be say ta. Oblidi vein ba kwatia. Na moja ne ba papa say mami fa konya weso na me nkanjire mu amoto so no me dem sro ye di moto che me de che because me pese me suanka na Christmas na eba no kwanso jojo sem na ye ka no me sro mu ala they should value their lives enya de be boy nyina na strike na transport unions you know and strike normally is not the best for everybody. So negotiations cost not trust anywhere. Do baby and the ladies and them where they cost. But meanwhile, ministry no and the coordinating council no Asia share parameters come be faswa na ye be kan some way na ekosi dia maye and the best unions for no. This is not the time for strike.
Okay.
Yenti leaders. And we are sure say be papa be from Ediaba. Because the ne man I was a yaseno and ya de ketwa. Because if they are no pa, me ba na miti Adom. A CJ ne asempa e bon hu di ru na de ade. I mean the passion at which omudi kasa no. Your best unions for no. They must listen to your leaders. And their leaders will definitely agree on something with government. I nyina be boa. Na edi ya 2 years.
Okay, so that's Nikwate Titus Glover, former Deputy Minister, former Member of Parliament, and National Organizer Potential for the MPP, and Martin Nkano. Now, planting for food and jobs. It is the environment. We can't it is the environment and the policies of the government that shapes and controls and makes that availability so bit my especially a Greek. Even though share the queer not said they buy we buy, but I buy no say a boa a man in your baby oil and timia coso. Apart from so or you queer nino, say a former deputy minister, lands and natural resources. I know say ranking member health or commercial bidjuma. No say Mrashibi Geni ma adishia one war a year draboso. Or Eminia Precope. Na nasem na ding. We are making over Chiremidias, a yenny dieno, Gassa Macam, as I know 200 commas, so many Chemuda, but be am can be anxiety. Yamakom Namitaka, a candle, Aquava. Say, and one room. Yeah, I'm miseducated. So I say you educating, entertain, and you inform graduate. And I am Nipa. Now, Banshi say any good. Banshi and Podesia, the Muamicra, and Umpona assassin. Zadia, they are more Madame Moon, you'll be a hold anymore because who acquire the first of the government is coming back to Muluka people. That's why only good for you. Now, Badwam Mpensenspensemu. You see, I never come home. I say, Adibi wana unimu unyebia. You don't feel what they go through. Okay. Okay. In this, only a crafoni could be in Komwa. The rice farmers, the maize farmers. Utimusa abaya to papa. So nyema abaya yeno. Ontiasi. Any dia omuhiano. Ebwebra. There's abaya ontiasi. That be omontiasi. You don't understand the issues. Na se omu ye. Nse wo nyema bi. O ya ade bi. Now we involve the practitioners now. No come how sometimes you don't even need to spend. No. And even if so spend, you spend less. For example, my main Wensi Fumbisi Valley, no, example. About so I one village, one dam. So one village, one dam is here and for is what I say. I didn't hear. I and people there are looking at me. I say. Oh, so no moody in a year.
sika odi yes o wasting na aye kwa no nke betimi a dia stamp you can stamp na say assassin da ho kakra but very expensive to rent a bulldozer I'll be New York na free mu say sika na odi yes ha dia no ko betimi dia expand this ha dia no more depend even on rainfall can pass over swat in the wire also why engage omunti won dey aba. That's what I mean by government until the oyase any the amount for stakeholders. Sometimes it's about obi interest. Sometimes it's about obi interest. It's not necessarily about the welfare of the people. Because if the welfare of the people, you must go to them, you must understand.
That's what no mukasa.
If you are you even spend less. What I say. You see, even the last season, obi to fertilizer by one bag, ebia 200 Ghana cedis. Name more bag. Obe kate money from the northern part of the country to this place. Fuel increment. Ebe kan wase ni nyina ko hihim. Saying na on ton money so atenika.
It are buying three pose or shell momo den. Ama mo na
it's not working. It's not reflecting on the ground. And the policy sometimes the only group of people making me attend on my full self-sufficient. I ain't being graduate and make me I export to the commercial farmers and the peasant farmers.
Okay.
Peasant farmers never support the commercial farmers, all right. In the Okoye, in not say commercial farmers anymore. What you are doing is that you are not encouraging, say, you bet me idea who okay. So what I say. It's never be brave. For me, I don't want to blame anybody, but say yenye say bia na sabi me meti henye bibia na menim.
Okay.
The fact says say bia we minister responsible for a particular sector no. I just say we bibia. So nti no say we bibia you must involve the people.
But that's a good talk because ya man ho antimi anka bo man
yes. Ebia me meti hey. I'm able to say this because I'm a practitioner.
Yeah, wom.
Me wom. Inta meet me oko ba bia all they need is even a combined harvester. Nipa ne bedo emu no be wie aba emu na ba afidie ko di twakra
a problem.
Look, last 2 years I had to me fa combined harvest 6 na me dey call from BC last 2 years they were not getting combined harvest to harvest their farm at the point in time so we say na ejakra beto mo fu na hye na nyina hye. Yes, so for me sometimes amo ye bibia okoka na akwaja nya amanyosem niema na amafo ni hia no e de baabi
na mo so mo nam baabi the paralyzed
over radio so any so and sometimes some of those things you know and my mom for the bufu
because who should feel we bibi benya de omo kan
yeah. So please for me in the interest of the nation on my point you no we must engage benya who say una mo de anya power into no chencha and amanyosem no and democracy no enye kinship o enye kingdom adidie bi no you are supposed to be the servant of the people oko adidie mu say ahemfo sem na ene ye wo hemko mo som na nanom
ba nyame nim nie mu opposition mu kasa ma ne to ya come so power no they okay kwamna onyame anu nukuri that is say the chichiri kuro ne o man die na ba ma musa say die na mo ba mo ko nya tumi ni wia na akwa nse mebiri no
well individual differences. You know,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
As compared to have I changed?
Yeah.
I've been a deputy minister before.
You've been on that line. But my worry is saying
you
might be complementary, but the bigger picture continues to be the NDC.
Of course, I agree with you. Because individual differences. Maybe for a and for me, and I'll state it on every platform, not until say, you bet when you're crossing the policies of this country, no, because you see, at the end of the day,
I like that. You know, the
I'm not be deal man so. Obi a wa konsuo be me ensa na wa gaya ko school.
Oti feeling ase.
Because I was konsuo. O konsuo minjirem. O ko so nsuo bi a be 3 buckets, 4 buckets. Asa when you be adware, asa na wa ko. Nti obi
you understand the situation. You know the relevance of borehole.
Exactly. Into office or adding them for crack borehole. What is borehole? But to nipa no work class. You understand? So for me, say a greater proportion of our country no population no e won crashing. So what I say, nipa na omo kosa ati anymore. They feel it, they understand it. Nipa no be free school aba. Asan wa kwa fuom akonya aduane adi.
Do you not take these opportunities for granted? I understand the angle.
Oba sabe ofufuo.
Yeah.
And say what uti aye na ko be bia won kra kane ani ko to be sua de.
It unya to me na o how ne say say confo na omo sa ti bia ni be bia oje omo no.
I am careful because
get out of
I am careful because way, it keep reminding
of course.
And I fear falling.
Yes.
Because when I fall today, there are 1,001 people who are depending on me.
Yeah.
And if I look forward back, so if you get such a person, you always can, you cannot afford to be arrogant. You cannot.
I never could queen your man yourself. You will fear when I'm so.
You cannot afford to be arrogant. You may disagree with me on my positions or the way I talk near the other, but hey, be able to say me. I fear falling. Be able to say me.
Oh, what to say?
My team in your colleague. Now, Sana Kobraka said,
I know what it is so impressive.
I like the angle I will be saying the politicians.
Very impressive conversation.
Do maybe in a setting. You kasa fine. I've already done this as well. Near Subaya, near Casa, near Bibia, assistant.
Is it the NDC in opposition?
I'm hit.
No, I'm hit. 100% for him this morning. I'm surprised.
My catch roda. Say 1989, 6th form national service. Nene kane kasa. Me chere adie ewa monie. A village 12 miles to Enchi. Na me cost service no na mama papa say, are you ready to go? Because you waterma all your life you have enjoyed city life. Are you ready to cope? And I'm catching on say me person me fa service way as an adventure. Because I want to experience rural life. Send a Dutch be but me send a message to Manamo and have no regret at all. Say me kotra ammonia enchi. I am a national service. And na medicine kasa no. Brusani situ kasa no. Me kano. Na kopere kasa no. O say aban agriculture no. Edu bibia ya policy ya no. Yen engage ekwafo. Eho no me ne na adwen. Because my casa as part of our manifesto a year by 2016. It was part of information you gather in say was here dams in all these villages. Komu faswa so it was not done in a vacuum.
But okay,
say, what does it? What does it? And one village, one dam, no kind. And Faswa Basso.
On cast tell you, on cast and Faswa, say, some more engaging conform year, because baby or call and I will one dancing. I'll see the
Valley.
I say, Sikana Cobra, but more how do I say, Camoso, Saha, Anka problem ni hubi. So your canon
me anka uma me kwai na me kasa. So no, in fact you have spoken well. Me anka me nimre ni nyano man. Because we need to look at this country. Say politics na ya doso. We need to stop politicizing everything. Ni ye hwe say kwan ben na mo ben ye to a ye timam before ye benya ho faso. E dey free. I know fumusi. Who call Yagaba Kuboria? There's a road from Walewale Ediko Yagoba. Yeah. But and they also about for Bolga, Navrongo, Edik Fast Sandema, Edik Chuchuluga, all the way to Fumbusi, to Yagaba Kubori. So I know exactly what he's talking about. And he says, and go for why should he take an MP to organize 6 combined harvesters to go and harvest maize at the Amangafo? Why? I don't get it. I don't get it. If what he's saying is the fact and the truth, then please, I agree for now. Woko mo office na wo ewa ko no na nsem mi ko ho the machines gugu on nyina expect the vagaries of the weather. I didn't have any nyamo yentumi nchiche. What is holding people up?
These are the issues.
What is holding people up?
Sometimes
machines media yet harvest their money na there nyina. I didn't know. This is just about a month ago.
I'm saying
I don't get it. Harvesters ni be in the weather.
As I say,
I touch weeds move what you can around it. So I was asking myself, what is happening? So clearly, he has made a very sensible point.
Yeah, a lot of people appreciate you.
I was say yes, your point about first one. Say what in your was yes.
Sorry, and I'm citing if you consider me by and everybody watching me. Monko Jabosu Koda Peck office. Koda Peck or your mom much fertilizer next to go there. Fertilizer go in I say. I'm taking it on before when I'm coming here. I'm just from there. Fertilizer go on. I say outside there, the Tapolin answer so Koda Peck office on your right. I'm for fertilizer. Koda Peck. Everybody listening to me in Jabosu. Me say Koda Peck office. Go there on your right. You see, I am sorry, say be changing the topic of the day.
No problem.
But you see, for example, what was a dam amobia. One empe dam. Dam properly so called. So catch the point, you catch your query, maybe yeah, dear my wife, bet me, I'm why you queer the whole year. I didn't make us any papa. But so could trap a bone, no, so torn a guma, and yet dam. And I keep saying all this. And your bone, how was I soon be free ceremony to go and irrigate a farm? It's the best you could do this idea. You soon but that is not the purpose.
Beyond that.
Beyond that, and even sometimes a reliable partner is not rate. So what's the purpose? Inti the other catcher the part and you know no. Inti the part oh, much by a dam really a dam.
The baby is for.
No, acquire several for. So I don't make it, and that's the difference between the mini and the canon. Of course, we engage you be a catcher so you per dam, so they may make me a year. But who don't you dam now, Pacoya man? Oh, yeah, the full. Oh, yeah, the full. Oh, yeah, the full. And today, I'm being very because I know we are here for some time. What you know, I'm example because if I know both team can and I can't say no. Let me tell you, sometimes me the man me call you to combine harvester business. I'll tell you why. Me talk combine harvester. Combine harvester me koto e tractor mounted combine harvester. Oba Ghana ha, but be a do money be no e atechem. Into during the rainy season, so combine tractor mounted combine harvester. Into me harvesting more no. That year me nyina say, you need a crawler or self-propelled or crawler type combine harvester now. The nice excavator no. Ah, e betumi afa atechem akotwa omo no. That's what they imported into this country. So what I say, I keep saying, my brother, and read my lips, as a country, you need a single reason for importing rice into this country. We don't have it. And I will not blame NDC, I will not blame MPP, I will not make more wage. We have to sit down.
I love your position this morning.
We have to sit down and look. You kind of crime fancy. What are the things they bet to me? I hear a day, Obi, scheme be and say, we develop a more check. You know how a much scheme no? They are going to depending on why they bet me actual proposal kama. Lato. Or what a suchare. He's the best, one of the best farmers. Who catch us on training the Ukra on in this effect, Lato will not get the land.
Okay, so people are interested in the fertilizer conversation. And you Hong Kong, well, many problem on my half regions.
Well,
and a lot of people are.
I'm saying I am from there. I mean, cash I'm there from the constituency.
Sankori, Omo was a great. And present medication. I am buying fertilizer. I am buying fertilizer.
Why are they not sharing?
No.
I am buying. Me see, I am cited. I wouldn't have cited my constituency as an example.
No. Now they are bringing the information that people go to Sankori
must be held responsible for negligence.
That's the problem.
Fertilizer bar. The amount say
I don't know really what.
Now what with the friend saying?
I mean, when you keep going back the same time.
So what is the problem? What is the problem?
What is it?
Instructions not coming from Accra to release it, or people deliberately doing that. Or
why do you hope fertilizer you don't want to release it?
I'm happy I'm here with my brother, and I'm not going to defend it. Obi don't know what. Obi defend it.
What is this?
He will defend.
You see, when you sit on national television, or it makes you difficult to defend things like this. Yeah, the fertilizer kreska hard cash dollars. Ediapa. We are director of agriculture, district director, whatever. Why have you kept this fertilizer not sharing? I must say.
I tell you this.
No, people catch me say, I should what? How do I defend this? People must be caught to answer.
Yeah, because a lot of people are.
People must answer.
A lot of people.
That minister, he must really make his people work.
So we call from BC, Yagaba, and its environment. You see, any pack of motor and mono paddy no, Queen no way, or China mono, or Munobia manento. These are the realities of that party. Who train the panel or combine one? Not train the panel for money, we can't be scam. On yes, come out on test over 20 moon a year. On yes, these are the practical issues. When you book more, the realities of the ground will expose you.
So it's not about this book.
It's not book. Yes, I should book be a move. Yes, book, yeah. I will be the last person because I'm a beneficiary of book. But who book, who experience, I will fear Yansan. That's also why I apply me no and a bit baby. But if you are going to depend on because situations and your back
Scenarios ni
bebre into the US 4 year no. Wo ka se machine no book man no so dey twa no book. Now the bedroom Ghana ha, it's not applicable. But person for so no fail. Into be una government policy na fail.
You go copy wrongly.
You copy wrongly. You don't understand the realities on the ground. Into yenya botre, ni entie the practitioners on the ground, irrespective of the fact that they panako school, uncle school, they were no aya no ebia.
Oh,
hunim die. Nas who study into science be betumi aboa. Now they are coming.
You pick a kakra
near the developer, near the co.
You know, at least you need to make a follow up on what he's saying.
Oh yes.
Fertilizer now.
Yeah.
Seriously, your cameras must go there. Your emissaries must be on the ground. To find out why must my fertilizer no ego renum tapoli kataswa yenche ya say. People must answer.
Why? One go fast and planting for food ya ma sanka.
It's very good for us.
It's
a very legitimate conversation.
Almost all the conversations.
Let me tell you one thing. Our agric sector, I can tell you an authority. See, I see here agric sector now. As a country, we can solve not less than 70% of our problems. I am telling you.
If you have to pay attention.
Yes, and I'll tell you why. Near my, I will say that a city now the dollar now put pressure on the dollar. Into a weaken currency no. Did be an per dollar ni bebre. Na dollar no demand na kosoro. Na me currency no. Ye city no na e shiki. But that's what I say. So now you be cry situation. You be cry mon. You be cry nwa. You be cry bro. You be cry poultry product. They are the heaviest on our wage bill. But that's what I'm catching you. Very good. In this animal when you hear dollars in the kokoto. Can you imagine? Say at least, so serious. Your family no pay.
I have one juma year.
Me am funny bebre. We the family no pay. You bit buy one year. Inti at the end of the day no, ye nko crowd dey me can say export to crowd for the meantime. Ye nko crowd. Inti no ye produce no, ye be den, ye be di ade. And again, and no first one, no secondly. Look, so we shall near man my economy no. There be a say our middle income to the near the boy who draina. Kwabna, the omuni say, Sanya man my economy ni jay nice no. About 80 to 85% of Sanya money in ano, Sikan and Tragana ha. It a my bush ni fekeke. Into for example, Kwabna, the oil. I may book in fair. Oil, gold. Even cocoa, we don't even determine the price. In the memory, you push fair, but in reality, no man for no more money. Not more children. In the day, they bet me a year. A bet you my boost in my fair, no man for no better agriculture. Because the part of your mono, on the can incorporate. The part of your Bruno, on the can incorporate. The part of your poultry farm, on the can incorporate. It is in this country.
Consumption, production, everything is here.
As I speak to you now, on one of my farms, I'm a wife who wants to see on where harvesting. Minimum, I have employed 15 people on the farm every day. Yes, only one farm. They are there, not even the processing centers. So I believe, sir. So even you say as of my tractor cry, you 1 year, you say tractor, you focus on tractor because tractor we are a bit your boy may have. Why can't we do that? The
should be a different money, but the antis share a bit
until about the sana. What a Numano, Ebeba, Sicano, so Ebetro Maimu. But you have big deals. The oil, yeah, deal, yeah, gold, yeah, big deals. Oh, Master, medium says you could, and come when you I keep telling you, practical. You said, and then come home. Na yes, I'm for near to me at the name of CC and near both things will work out. But I say, who copy wrongly, and I can tell you, irrigation schemes in manager be your catcher also one of the African countries, and the way they are developing in the agri sector is amazing. And yet, and then other countries are the drone kind of spray. We decide, fungicide, insecticide, pesticide, and the drones, and they spraying.
Okay, so my man can say, and then now we're hearing where you're changing now. Why? By the way, you're changing. No, it's very important. Honorable Kwabena Mpensenspensemu and yet in Komokama, Nikwa Titles Global, and so near Kasakama. I think say the more we share some of these thoughts and opinions, void of partisanship. It's very encouraging. I'm a to develop at a faster pace.
And the way both sides, Ukochimba, Senomusi, Amunyamano, a hammy.
Call me take out to mercy upon
Hammy pa.
Where your hair, son of Masadiaba. Now, no, done a making kind so. Dom Kumano, among Cassa, and Nadia budget, Omagas Omonin. Say, Omudina Subia Bar, Omosha Ben,
maybe he can respond.
Omudina, Omasis are saying as soon. Name, Omasadia about Pampi, Yen Sensai, Timu Pony, Bia, he live, Yejina, the Yejina. I want to make us, Namosu only they see a gum kakra magana according because I can't say all some of the moment you say general I can tell what some never be buying puntu never be beating akem. Yeah, can't say no. I be on. It is say I can say we've not changed our position on regressive. I don't want you 1.75% a year e-levy minority. Yakwaba. The banner room, the bit medicine.
More brave, yeah. So I'm about to.
Well, a lot of your text messages about saying to me, it didn't come on. I was charging. It's a plus for Communal Intercando and Honorable Nico Titus Global. But open this kind of conversations, I appreciate you. Honorable Kando, your 8 minutes, 5 minutes. We've not changed our position on regressive 1.75 e-levy and no one just my inchidimuni yinafi Titus.
Okay. Yede budget ne buy no de bia meka say sa parliament you know ayesronko a hanged parliament nti de bia meka na yenimre area say mensa bonsu e kwa fa so ye ne in opposition or minority or so no. I don't want to mention names na mankofa problem and to omo camp, but at this point in time if you ask me he's not the best to lead their half because the posture any say we senior man emboano at this point is we koto abana work to me mu not even the difference between the ruling party and opposition even 5 mpa there be also build the consensus and you be out to anyampia so what I say also build what they also you are government business when I move you also that home man for what they need as when you say government business better than abekosu what they I don't know nti nye na minimra no I mean constitution will be our copy e kwa be fa so be kai be tia say be nyasa kwan no the be debate on the floor of the house at the end of the debate no and then they be see we have to move government business nti the posture what take on issues and yet there are some members on their half they come to us and talk to us. I don't want to mention names. And when they are talking to you, they are speaking wisdom. And I'll be honest with you. Oh, they all kind of some Kobenya Butai day at no, so I can be actual. So I say, now, or no, be could be no. No, I got to say, no, I catch her say, yeah, Jane, no, be a debate in the corner. Can you imagine? Meanwhile, we have more lawyers on our side than you do. They are here for the Ayari guys, the Idrusus, the Afosia Jaris, the many of them. The Agagas, many of them on our side.
You are telling these people
that you are doing what's up beside prejudice? Yes, I respect you. Can you know the constitution and the parliamentary parties more than Babin, an accomplished lawyer, and be in Uganda how what time I say but you so you may have your opinion, but many of them, you may have your opinion. Into short, yeah, say. Niema baku mienu ya boss de bia yi levy you say no ye levy and for me I am telling our leaders any attempt when you be kwakotena sia kwa bibi no obefa chia ba betray in the media when even conversation can see and another day no now base no they will be pouncing on you yes they will be into feel say the good
faith now they concern
yes and they are go kasa no at the end of the day no so minority for kwa no they have agreed on the yield levy, we are only considering the percentage. Now, follow that and look, Obi Obekacha will say, "Oh, yeah, politics, you don't listen to your base." I'm telling you the truth.
Very important.
Yes, me, I listen to my base. Sabi prejudice. I do a big now. One casano, but the officer can also come. Yes, because they are the majority of them. You are representing them. And even if you think that what they are saying is wrong, quite also You must be careful.
Who's sembra one bian?
Baby, maybe you should be a zero tolerance for e-levy.
No.
Baby, you're growing. They are called my listen, and you're possible. I'm passing some 138. The eco trans say, they are called so much about your fear, and Gassam. Okay. Gassam. The eco trans will say that we are members of parliament. Intino near my cause what Bakumi means with the and Chay, into your quiet befa so a bit riding. I control animal. Quite apart from that, you will be some zero tolerance.
You say Bassel.
Zero, Untizarasiana.
If zero riches won't have become an insurance.
Zero son Tiasse.
Marjorie, as I can come on.
Mr. Zero tolerance. I say, Omuni living and from free one. Ah, now you are your mamma or not you living.
Not what did you two are hold.
Not how to trick your man. Such one not chain, Osla, I didn't him as a man. Who I can't just move on mine from production to from transition to production. Yet is a castle to accommodate.
Cobra, oh, politicians, my. You think I can't Greek demonstrating nationalism. Every my possible the way we started this discussion, I who said, let's devoid politics out of it. What's that discussion? What's that discussion? Na dia wakano mate. But mesre your side no. It's just a difference of an independent candidate.
Yes.
Our buyer chain.
Yes.
So I'm inclined to believe, say, we should be engaging, we should be dialoguing. That should have been the panacea. They should not be a dear was here. Too much. If I'm there, that is what I'll tell the leaders. Don't be combative, don't be boisterous, don't stress it. I mean, relax.
We can afford to be
they are colleagues. They are colleagues. We talk. You trust it.
If I been him quite, they been him a bit.
Me say you trust you did. Acquaintance or back of the central region no do kaswa tobu to be frame ni kwate organizing dokunu mame na masuma ni yakosu ni yakoto dokunu naba ni ejina ni edidi ante one of your reporters ante or your news one na me ni acquaintance any colleagues ni bi ni edidi kama
LLB I know them pray encourage man ko LLB
what you say
I know them pray encourage man I say na me ko ye
ma e woni ante ni be ka chegu mazum ze de ye ne because de wa bontino enye dia ye hunu wa no ento poso twa enti mimbisa ona ba kwana se male se otumi twa na na tata ya say na anteka o se mani twa end of fight the story. So it tells you say in the chamber no, we are not enemies. We will disagree at plenary on debates and everything, but yeah, we are together. So clearly me person me sira me Crawford say baby ye do no yenya ye hunta say Samson a minority for so you must also know. Say whatever you like it or not, you are still the minority. Whether it is Slim or a difference of an independent. Now you can from bomb. But for you to say it's a no. Moi say loans a jabontino a dos to do. So what do we do? Prime Minister no say you had different types of taxes. In 2018, 2019, we have to abolish all these taxes. Now, when you say tax then we abolish here, no, it's going to somebody's pocket to be invested in his business. Now, say they say Akono and they see Debbie. We need to be creative. We need to move outside the box. Now, young generators can hear from Bra, the invention of Manua. Was he no just no. Mbojele, Mbojele pa. If you want honey, I'm a bechi pa. Ni young wheelchair, yet Ghana for it. Me pobechele papa. Mr. Bepa. I'm 2
minutes back.
Ah oui. Njabe job you. So what is this?
They can't many Japan some person.
Ah oui. It is you mama and he beg you job de omwa.
They be bring
Amwa.
Very as many to me.
So clearly we need this revenue. The 1.75.
Yeah.
Say honorable I can say 1%. Mutaka because no, it is there. I can't do it. You see, so we are the Sanua. Because let me share honorable Haruna. Come
But I saw how much I can't donate George. George,
that was for before power.
And can say, you see, minority of are difficult, but they want to engage.
Okay, so
they are ready to come down.
Yeah.
But Okaze, you must always listen to your base. In listening to your base, you must demonstrate leadership.
Okay.
Let catch on say, look, base. Idea you can Ghana who don't. And they say I'm rich.
Then you quite who's on the group Casa Juno? Dabi Adom Mpensenspensemu. You will see on the group Casa Juno. We have mentioned. Thank you.